Hi, I am Emily.
And I am Denise.
And this is the Interdisciplinary Talks.
Today we are going to interview Dr. Francisco Leo. Hi, Francisco.
Hi.
Dr. Francisco Leo is a veterinarian and a professor at Instituto Federal de Ciência e Tecnologia da Paraíba, Campus Souza. We're very happy you're here today, Professor.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
Joining us today too, we have our students, Leandro and Moisés.
Great. Okay. So Leandro is going to start. Leandro, you can go ahead and ask Professor Francisco Leo a question.
When did you learn English?
Okay, so I learned English during my my graduation degree. Before learning English, I learned French. I prefer French language because when I was a student, I thought that all the time, all people learn English, and I thought that this process was a kind of imperialist process, you know, because all people wants to talk in English all the time. Well, for me, this will be different. So I start to learn French. But after that, I realized how important was learn English, because during my graduation process, I start to read books in English, and for good books, for good material to study in veterinary area, you need to learn English to access this updated material. So that's why I started to learn English, and right now it's my real second language. Okay, I speak English better than French.
This hasn't come up yet, right? Right, Denise? No professor talks about this imperialist thing, and this is very interesting. And I want to talk about it a little bit because I had a student from agroecology that said, I don't want to learn English, like the same feeling you had, because it is imperialist and this and that. And then, you know, we talked about it, and it is, I agree. If you look at the language and you accept everything that comes with it, that everything that comes with it is superior to your language, to your culture, like, for example, the American culture is superior to Brazil, or the English, British, this is imperialist indeed. However, if you learn English as a lingua franca, as a language that is used for communication, for scientific purpose, right? English with a purpose. And if you understand that you can, you know, that because you're learning that language, it doesn't mean it is superior to yours. You have to be very, you know, conscious that you have your own language, your own identity, Brazilian identity, and this is awesome. And you're just learning the language to get power, to give you power, like we talk about it, like language is power, to give you access to information, to give all this, and then you will comprehend that you can be, you can learn language, you can learn the language without being colonized, right?
Yes, absolutely right.
But some students, they still have this mentality that English is from the United States, English is from England, and English is from everywhere and for everybody. So many, as we've been talking about it, many countries in the world, apart from those two, have English as official language, and most of the countries have English as second language. Like, for example, 80% of the scientific knowledge is produced in English language. So that is important. And of course, English got to that place because of the position of the United States. But we can, you know, we can learn it without, you know, without the colonized mentality. Let's talk in these terms. And because you talked about French, it is important for us to understand that Yes, French today is not anymore imperialist how it is English, for example, but it was before, right? So yeah, so this is and English position is temporary too, right? This is historical, this is cyclic, and for now, that's the language of science, of knowledge, and of the world. So that's why it is important to learn it, but it is important to have, like Professor said, this mentality that, we learn it, but with awareness that, it is not better than our identity, it's not better than our language, it's just a language as a tool.
Now, Moisés wants to ask you another question. Please, Moisés, can you?
How English has helped your career?
So, English actually, currently, sorry, English helped me a lot in all ways, in all the time. I don't know if you, I can share this information with with all of you. Currently, I'm a post PhD in IFPB, and I advise a lot of students, including Brazilian students and, as in a partnership manner, American students. So actually, I advise, and I need to speak in English with these American students too, to share my research, to explain the ideas, how to improve the ideas, writing a manuscript, and something like that. So the students is that I advise works in United States with a colleague, with a partner of me there, and then I explain to her what she needs to do, how improve some methodological aspects and something like that. So for me right now, it's very important. I passed 1 year in United States, and during this process, my English improved. But I know that is not, when you are not talking in English all the time, your English starts to be less and less sharp. But if you start to be, if you think a little bit, you will find the words and start to talk. The importance is keep talking, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. Recently, I produced a manuscript, a review article, in partnership with my American advisor too. So for me, it's all the time in English. To produce my English, but to produce my classes, my lectures, I need English too, to use updated material and something like that.
Wow. Okay, do you have like any idea, our students, I'm talking to you now, how our project lab, this interdisciplinary talks is giving, it's showing you, because you had no idea, I'm pretty sure of it, that here at IFPB Campus Souza, Paraíba, we had such good professional who is not only, a postdoctor degree guy who knows so much, but he doesn't only advise students here, but he's at the same time advising students in the United States. So look how precious this is. Like, you have the quality of a professor, just the same quality that students in the United States have, because he's advising people there. And look how English was important for him, gave him this window, this opportunity to teach here and to show his abilities, his findings, his science, all his knowledge. We talked about it, how it is important to learn English to access information, but also to share. So Professor Francisco Leo, he shares his knowledge through the through the English language with American students and internationally, because you're publishing in English, right? So this,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. So I'm so happy that we're bringing this information to students, that we have such good professionals who are working here and abroad, And at the same time, and this is so important, and look, he studies, he gets updated material. What it means is that students, Dr. Francisco Leo's students, they have access to materials, to information that are very updated, very new, because he doesn't wait for them to get translated to Portuguese. He accesses the articles, he accesses everything in English because he has English. So would you imagine that English would be so important for a professor here of veterinary, or for a veterinarian and for a professor in the EFB? I don't think you would imagine that. And I'm so glad, Denise, that we can bring this information to our students. I'm so happy.
Yes, and I'm thinking here that for me it's oh my God! Did you see that? Our students have such a good opportunity to learn and know the importance of English in our lives, and that's it. English is everywhere to get information, to pass information, because Dr. Francisco Leo, Professor Francisco Leo, is an advisor, so he is passing the knowledge for their students here, his students here in Brazil and in another country. So enjoy and learn that, because we have such a good opportunity here to understand and use that understanding to our good and our development as a human and as a social our social development itself.
Yeah, you are absolutely right, Denise and Professor Emily. For example, I comment recently with a master student that we have the most updated book in livestock species, bovine, equine, and small ruminants for clinicians here in Brazil is from 2000. And the most updated version in English is 2019. All right, so for the previous year. So if I want to use a very updated, a very actualized material, I need to learn and present my lectures in English. So all the times I comment with veterinarian students, well, you need to improve your skills in English to access updated material, because the science is so fast and it's improved a lot so quickly. Then you need to learn the informations that are in oven. That is the material that are being produced exactly right now.
Yes, this is amazing. Now Leandro has another question for you.
How was your experience abroad?
Okay, Leandro, thank you for your question. Okay, I during my PhD, that was from 2012 until 2016, I passed 1 year in USA from August 2015 until August 2016. Okay, and during this period, I was a visitor researcher in Southern Illinois University, SIU, that I'm using the t-shirt right here, SIU, Southern Illinois University. Okay, Southern Illinois, it's located in a small city called Carbondale. Okay, it's here in the t-shirt. You can see, Emily, I know that we did not combine this, but can I share the screen to locate Carbondale in the US map?
Of course, we would love to see it.
Okay, so a screen. Yeah, that's it. So can you see the my screen shared? Yeah. So here we have the United States map. Okay. So I stayed I stayed here in the Middle East, okay, in the state called Illinois. The capital of this state is Chicago, a very large city in US, the 50th one. And during this period, I was here in a small city in the south of Illinois called Carbondale, okay? Carbondale is close to St. Louis. That's another capital in another state, Missouri. But all these cities are in the Middle West. That's this region of the United States is called the real America because they are the more traditional Americans there, okay? So I stayed there for 1 year. So the English, my English skills were improved during this process because there in the United States, you know, you need to talk in English all the time. So in these situations, it's the reality. So your English for sure will be improved when you start to talk in English with a native ones, or in this case, in our case, with people that, as Professor Emily and Denise, stay there or are talking in English all the time. So if you really want to improve your English skills, you need to talk with native people or professors like Professor Emily, Professor Denise, and me. If you want, I'm here. I can talk with you all the time, no problem. And during this process, it was very important. I used English all the time to talk with Americans, to talk with Arabians, with Brazilians too. The SIU, Southern Illinois, is a very open-ended university, the 10th largest university in the United States. And if you want to be a veterinary student and in a sooner future wants to stay there, you can talk with me. Okay.
Wow, amazing, very good. And you know, a present. Not only you can practice also with Professor Francisco Leo, but you can also talk to him if you want to be a veterinarian and go study in that university because he has contacts. And that's what we talked about, right, Denise? How, you know, professors, when they learn English, they invest in the language, how they are able to connect to other people, to other professionals, and it's very good. And this is the university you were talking about?
Yes. Here in the internet, you can find easily a lot of photos from the university, and also the website from the university, SIU. You just put SIU University and you will find easily. Okay, that's it.
And this is very good, right? Not only, I studied at the University of the United States as well during my doctorate degree, and it's very good when you have an experience at a different academic tradition, because universities, they are connected to the culture, to where you live, right? So when you go there, it's a different environment. So just by studying at the university, you are in contact with the culture, and it's very, very good. I think it's a very good experience. I'm very happy that you're showing those images so that you can inspire our students to invest in the language. Because if you are at, you know, in high school, the second year of high school, or the third year of high school, you're already thinking about NA, what you're going to study. If you're going to study at IFPB or another university, you're already planning all those things. And remember to, regardless of the profession that you want to invest in, remember to invest in the language, because as we are seeing, these professors from IFPB, they are so good and they are so ahead, and we are so lucky to have them here teaching you, right? To have them here working in Paraíba with us in Souza. We're very lucky. But look how they are, you know, ahead in their professions because of the language as well. Not only because of that, you have to, study to dedicate yourself in all areas. But I mean, English, of course, as he put, really, really helps, right, Professor?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, you need to study a lot. I studied a lot. Emily knows that. and uh, and one important thing that I want to share is not the size of state or where you are. The important is if you learn the skills and challenging yourself, choose to be ahead. The world is a very opened and large window. I know that for a lot of people, it's tough. It's very tough. For me, it was also. But if you be inspired and inspire other ones, you can be where you are. My advisor asked me once, well, where where are you want to be in the next 5 years or in the next 10 years? So if you want to be a very good professional and a very good professor, so I will start to to putting you in a shape to be one of the best ones. So it was me right now, trying to be better than I was day by day after day.
And Professor, I have a comment. And you don't inspire just our students, you inspire me, because I have this dream to go abroad. I never go abroad. So I have this dream, and I have the conscience that I have to work hard and everything. And when you brought this idea for us that we have to study, we have to develop our knowledge and everything. This is a good thing that you did inside of our interview, because you are inspiring the students and you inspire me. So thanks a lot. And Emily, also when you said that we have to work hard. Yes, we have to work very hard. And I know that because I work every day very hard to understand, to develop my knowledge, and to update myself about the information that the English brings to me and everything. And this is the key. You have to have the courage to do it, of course, but you have to do in your own way, because you choose that way to develop. And when you choose a way to develop yourself, you will be amazing. So thank you so much for the inspiring talk, because it really inspired me. Thank you.
Yes, and it's interesting how we planned on having similar questions to all the professors that we're receiving at our interdisciplinary talks, but every professor brings something different, something new, and I'm so happy that we can show that to our students. I'm pretty sure that most of them at least don't know that all those amazing professionals that we have here, how they invest also in the language to get where they are. I'm so glad to be sharing this to our students, and so that we can, inspire you to study more, to invest more in the language, knowing that it will help you regardless of the choices you make of your profession. So I'm very happy too, and I also want to thank you, Professor. Do you want to add anything?
Just to emphasize, Emily and Denise, that I'm here. If you have any additional questions, or if you need any help during this process, or in anything else in the FB and the IFPB process, my skills and my time are here to help you both and the students too. All right. So I thank you again, and that's my pleasure to help. That I'm here to do that. I'm here to serve.
Wow, that's powerful. That's powerful. I think students are we are lucky, right, Denise? And students too, they are very, very lucky. I hope that they know that. I really hope. And Moisés has something to tell you too.
Hi again. So, Professor, in the name of the students, I want to thank you. You really inspired us to use in English more. So, thank you again.
A pleasure again. Bye. See you soon. See you soon after the pandemics.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.